There is a version of you that you can already see. He wakes up early without a fight. He trains when he doesn't feel like it. He does the hard work while everyone else scrolls. He keeps the promises he makes to himself, and every time you picture him, you feel it, the quiet gap between who you are and who you could be. The only thing standing between you and that man is one word: discipline, not motivation. Motivation is a liar. It shows up when things are easy and disappears the moment they get hard. What builds a great life is discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. And here's the good news: discipline is not something you're born with. It's not a gift some men get and others don't. It's a skill. It can be trained, built and mastered, starting today. 2,000 years ago, the Stoics built the most powerful system for self-mastery the world has ever known, and they did it without motivation, without comfort, without any of the excuses we hide behind now. In this video, I'll give you 8 Stoic lessons to master self-discipline and become that man. Some will be hard to hear, but if you use even a few, you'll never look at willpower the same way again. Stay to the end. The last lesson is the one that makes discipline permanent. And if you're done starting over every Monday, if you want discipline that actually lasts, subscribe to Silent Stoic Wisdom right now. Every video here turns ancient wisdom into real strength you can use. Hit the bell too, so the next lesson finds you right when you need it. Now let's begin. The first lesson changes the way you see discipline forever. Most men think discipline is a prison, a life of no, of restriction, of grinding misery, so they avoid it and call that freedom. But they have it exactly backwards. Epictetus, who was born a slave and understood freedom better than any free man, said no man is free who is not master of himself. Look at the man with no discipline. He is not free. He is dragged through his day by every craving and impulse, the phone the second he wakes, the snooze button, the junk food, the thing he swore he'd stop doing. He is a servant to his own weakness, ruled by whatever feels good in the moment. Now look at the disciplined man. He decides and his body obeys. He wants to improve and he actually does it. He is the one giving the orders in his own life. That is what freedom actually is, not doing whatever you feel like, but being able to do what you decide. So stop seeing discipline as the thing that takes your freedom. It is the thing that gives it to you. Every time you choose the hard right over the easy wrong, you take a piece of your life back from your impulses. Discipline is not the cage, it's the key. The second lesson kills the biggest excuse you have. You keep waiting to feel ready, waiting for the motivation to hit, for the mood to be right, for some burst of energy that will finally carry you. And while you wait, the days pile up and nothing changes. Here is the truth the Stoics understood. The feeling follows the action, not the other way around. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire, still had mornings he didn't want to rise. He wrote to himself, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for?" The most powerful man in the world had to talk himself out of bed. He didn't wait to feel like it. He acted and let the feeling catch up. Because motivation is just an emotion, and emotions are weather. They come and go, and no one builds anything lasting on the weather. So stop negotiating with your feelings. The disciplined man doesn't ask, "Do I feel like it?" He asks, "Does it need to be done?" And then he begins, cold, tired, unmotivated. It doesn't matter. Start before you're ready. Move before you feel like it. The motivation you're waiting for is on the other side of the first action, not before it. The third lesson is where discipline is actually built, and it's smaller than you think. Most men fail because they try to transform their whole life overnight. Monday morning, everything at once. New diet, new gym, wake at 5, no phone, cold showers. By Wednesday it collapses, and they call themselves weak. But they weren't weak, they were unrealistic. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "Well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing. Discipline is not built in one heroic burst. It is built in tiny, boring, repeated choices that no one sees. Making your bed, keeping one small promise, doing 5 minutes when you plan to skip. These sound too small to matter, but they are everything, because each one is a rep for your willpower. Every small win teaches your brain the same lesson. I do what I say I will do. And that identity, built one small choice at a time, becomes the foundation everything else stands on. Win the small battle in front of you, and you earn the right to win the bigger ones. So don't try to become disciplined in every area today. Pick one small thing, do it without fail for the next few days. Master that, then add the next. Discipline compounds, but only if you start small enough to actually win. The fourth lesson is one of the most powerful the Stoics ever practiced, and almost no one does it today. Choose discomfort on purpose. Seneca, one of the richest men in Rome, gave advice most rich men would laugh at. He told his students to set aside days to live with the least, plain food, rough clothes, real hardship, and to ask themselves, is this the condition that I feared? He was training for difficulty before difficulty arrived, because a man who only knows comfort is fragile. The first hard blow breaks him, but a man who practices hardship becomes unshakable. Your discipline is a muscle, and comfort lets it rot. Every time you take the easy option, the warm bed, the skipped workout, the numbing scroll, you train yourself to be weak. But every time you choose the harder path on purpose, you train yourself to be strong. Take the cold shower, do the workout you don't feel like, sit with boredom instead of reaching for your phone, skip the thing you crave, just to prove you can. You don't do this because discomfort is good in itself. You do it because a man who can make himself do hard things is a man nothing can control. Seek a little voluntary hardship every single day, and watch how quickly life stops being able to scare you. The fifth lesson strikes at the enemy of every modern man, the endless pull of easy pleasure. Your phone, engineered to steal your attention. Sugar, engineered to override your will. Notifications, video, everything designed to give you a hit of pleasure for no effort at all. And most men are dragged through life by these cravings like a dog on a leash. Epictetus cut straight to it. Freedom is not achieved by satisfying desire, but by removing it. Read that twice. You think satisfying the craving frees you. One more scroll, one more hit, and then you'll be at peace. But it never ends, because the craving always returns hungrier. The only real freedom is learning to want it and not obey. Here is the secret the Stoics knew. Every craving you resist makes you stronger, and every one you obey makes you weaker. Discipline isn't about never enjoying anything. It's about being the one in control of when and whether you do. The man who can feel the urge to check his phone and simply choose not to, he holds a power most people never taste. So pick the one craving that runs your life most, the phone, the sugar, the endless videos, and take control of it, not forever, just today. Prove to yourself that you give the orders here, not your impulses. That is where self-mastery begins. The sixth lesson attacks the silent thief of every dream. Later. You'll start tomorrow. You'll do it after the weekend. You'll get serious next month. And somehow tomorrow never becomes today, and the life you meant to build stays a fantasy you visit when you feel bad about yourself. Seneca watched people do this his whole life, and wrote a warning across the centuries. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Every later is a small theft from your own future. The task doesn't get easier by waiting, it gets heavier, dragging behind you as guilt, growing into a mountain of things undone. Understand the real choice you're making. There are two pains in life, the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, the small discomfort of doing the hard thing now. Regret weighs tons, the crushing weight of a life full of I should have. He will carry one of them. The disciplined man simply chooses the lighter one, again and again. So whatever you've been putting off, the task, the call, the workout, the first step of the big thing. Stop negotiating with later. Do the smallest version of it right now, in the next few minutes. Not tomorrow, now. Because the man you want to become is built entirely out of the things the man you are keeps postponing. The seventh lesson gives you the real reason discipline matters, and it will sober you up. Every hour you waste is not free. You are paying for it with the only truly limited thing you own, your time. Seneca opened his greatest essay with this. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. We act as if we have unlimited days. We throw hours into things that don't matter. The endless feed, the empty scrolling, the arguments with strangers, and then complain we have no time for the things we say we love. We guard our money carefully and spend our time like it's worthless, but you can earn money back. You can never earn back a single hour. The disciplined man treats his time as sacred because he knows it is his life measured out. He asks a hard question the undisciplined man never dares to. Is what I'm doing right now worth the piece of my life I'm trading for it? So audit where your hours actually go, honestly. Most men are shocked to find they lose 3, 4, 5 hours a day to things they won't even remember. That is not lost time. That is lost life. Reclaim it. Guard your hours like a man guarding something irreplaceable, because that is exactly what they are. And here is the eighth lesson, the one that makes all the others permanent. Discipline, in the end, is not about willpower, it's about identity. It's about becoming a man whose word means something, starting with the word he gives himself. Marcus Aurelius wrote a line that cuts through every excuse. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. You already know what you should do. You don't need another plan, another video, another Monday. You need to become the kind of man who does the thing he said he would. Think about what happens every time you break a promise to yourself. You said you'd wake early, and you didn't. You said you'd train, and you skipped. Each time, you teach yourself the same quiet lesson. My word to myself means nothing, and a man who can't trust his own word has no foundation to build anything on. But it works the other way too. Every promise you keep, even the smallest one, rebuilds that trust. You said you'd do it, and you did. Do that enough times, and discipline stops being a struggle and becomes who you are. You no longer force yourself to be disciplined. You simply act like the man you've proven yourself to be. So make your promises smaller, and then keep them without exception. Become a man of your word to yourself first, because that is the man that everything great is built on. So there they are, 8 Stoic lessons to master self-discipline and build an unbreakable mind. Discipline is freedom, not punishment. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Win the small battles first. Train through voluntary hardship. Master your cravings. Do it now, not later. Guard your time like your life, and keep the promises you make to yourself. You won't master all 8 tomorrow, and you don't need to. Pick one. Keep one small promise today, and keep it again tomorrow. Because that man you keep picturing, the disciplined one, the one you could be, he isn't built in some dramatic moment of transformation. He's built quietly, in 1,000 small choices, made when no one is watching, and no one would blame you for quitting. The distance between you and him is not talent, or luck, or motivation. It's discipline, and now you know how to build it. If this gave you something real, hit like so it reaches another man who needs it, and subscribe to walk this path with us, one lesson at a time. You have everything you need. Now go and become him. See you in the next one.